Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. So yeah, I've just come back because I was away for the last video, hence the title of the previous video called Artist Overwhelm. Yeah, I just got to that point where I've just been doing so many different things. I just kind of got a little bit burnt out, and so I thought I'd just take a bit of a break and focus on like catching up on those things. Anyway, I'm back now, and I'm really excited to share with you the next video, which I thought I'd talk about using different mediums to explore in your art, and just dive into this from my own experience. And plus it's kind of like hitting base again with this kind of, artist overwhelm. So yeah, let's dive into it and see what's going on. Yeah, exploring different mediums in your art. As an artist myself, the reason why I explore many different things in my art, this is like, so in the background, you can see examples of paintings that I do, multimedia paintings, which I create by layering things like newspaper and collage and acrylic paints and household paints, anything I can find. So that's kind of like one series of artworks that I create, these kind of abstract surreal paintings. Then in the background, I've got ceramic sculpture. I also create things like ceramic sculpture. So that's another medium that I kind of work with. And then on top of that, I got things like print accessories, like this pillow here. That's another thing I kind of create. And then I'm going to show you some really awesome thing that I've been working on recently. I've also got my art merch range, which is my tableware, aka Bubbleware. And yeah, I wanted to show you this because I just purchased this stand because I do a lot of markets. So I've been thinking a lot about the display and how I display my tableware and art merch and all that good stuff at the market. So I've just assembled it recently, and I've been having a kind of play around with how I display my items. So this will be something that I'll be taking to the market. And so these are some of the new pieces that I've just got out the kiln. I got more to glaze, more to go. And then this is it's an example of one of my Bubbleware tableware mugs in this kind of like oozing purple with this matte glaze on the base, and I've even got my coffee in there, which is really awesome. And so I thought I'd show you that as I'm diving into the subject of creating many different artworks or using many different mediums within my art. So as you can see, I do like so many different things, paintings, sculpture, print accessories, tableware, you name it. I do, I do a lot. I mean, exploring so many different mediums and materials and artworks, within your art practice. I think this is, I have to keep myself in check, because I think this is what happened previously, with the whole burnout thing. I think I've been doing so many different projects, I even do workshops. Although that's generally kind of once a month, but it takes a lot of prep work to do that. And so I think I just got to this point where I was just doing so many things. I felt just overwhelmed and kind of really just burnt out and quite, worn out from it. And I think, as an artist, I want to explore different mediums. I want to explore these different things because I don't like to limit myself, essentially. That's one of my beliefs. I don't like to limit myself. That's one of my beliefs and values in life, is that I don't like to limit myself within my art practice. I enjoy exploring different things, and I'm just kind of utilizing the skills that I already have to bring into reality. And the way I see it is that all these different things, from painting, sculpture, tableware, art merch, print accessories, they all come together within this bubble to relate to all the other artworks that I create. And so I'm trying to create this kind of like homogeneous style where everything kind of interconnects. And it's even like that with the other things I do, like the workshops and everything like that. I'm gonna have a sip of my coffee. God, that is really good. Yeah, I really like these mugs. So cool. I mean, look at that. It's just like you got this matte glaze with like this purple, and thank you everyone for dropping by at the markets recently to to grab one of these items and things like that. I really appreciate it, and yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. And if you're watching this, be awesome to find out where they are now. And yeah, it's interesting because some people say they're like taking them to Australia and New Zealand and California and America and New York, and I always find it interesting where they end up, because it always remains a kind of like mystery to me, in some way. But if you do have one, feel free to leave a comment and let me know, like, if you're using it, how you're using it, and I would love to know. Hey there guys, my name is Martin Arman and I'm an artist based in the UK. And in this channel you'll find videos ranging from art educational related topics, my views about the art world, the making of my artworks, art movies and much more. If you like this video and would like to watch more videos like this, you're welcome to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification to be notified about future videos that I post. Going back, how do artists then, if we're exploring all these different medias, how do we balance ourselves, balance our life within this exploration? And I don't know, really. I'm still figuring that one out. I don't know how you balance this. I think what I'm learning is that just to focus on projects one step at a time. So like with the tableware, I've been focusing on this and getting that restocked and trying to take photos, get it uploaded to my website. And then when I have time, and then working on my artworks, and then when I have time, I'm working on other things. So it's like I'm kind of like segmenting the projects that I'm working on by like priority and the availability of time that I have. And it's just, and every time you kind of make a new item, whether that's a painting or a sculpture, you're just adding that item to the existing collection that you already have. So like on my website, I'm going to change my hands because I'm holding the camera. So for my website, I have a page dedicated to my sculpture, and I have a page dedicated to my painting, and I have a page dedicated to my art merch, like my tableware. And so every time I create something new, I'm just adding new pieces to those collections. And I guess over time they should in theory get bigger and bigger and bigger. Hopefully not too big, because you don't want to keep items hanging around in the studio for too long. You'd like them to obviously find a home at the same time. But this is what I'm doing to try and maintain that balance, really. Of working between different projects, different materials, different, and different art forms. But yeah, I hope this video has been helpful for you. I mean, what do you guys think? If you're an artist watching this, how do you deal with juggling multiple projects? And if you are someone who just enjoys looking at different forms of art, what do you think about this? Do you, it would be good to know your comments and just, have some discussion about this, because I think this is a really interesting topic. And it's not just about art, it's about, it could also be about, anything in life as well, because I guess the world is just changing so much. And, you kind of for me, I kind of think, oh, but, where's the future going to be, in 10 years time or 20 years time? But yeah, I thought I'd throw this out there, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.